Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up for turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And your source for esports racing is live. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Full Velocity Racing Network live tonight at the dirt track at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Monday night, Southern Dirt Racing Series Street Stocks on tap, and it comes to you live via Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch TV. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday night. If your delivery for dinner didn't go as planned, well, you sit in my living room here this evening, but we're glad to come out here on an awesome Monday night here at the dirt track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Great to have you aboard. Phil Lacasse here. Jack chewing on the controls. We call it the Phil and Jack attack, and it comes to you live this evening as we got a good car count in the pits. I want to say 17, 18 cars. Done a solid, shabby crew here for Monday night. We'll take a quick look at our Trash Panda Graphics point standings as we start the evening here. I'll give you a look as Josh Peacock coming in tonight. Our series points leader with 132 points, leads 6 markers over the number 18 of Kyle Surratt. Casey Brunson clocks in. He is 13 markers out, running in third. I believe that rounds out the guys still with Matamagli in a touch. I believe Jim Revis currently sits fourth in the standings. He trails by 33 and about 45 points back. We find Josh Healy, so that'll make up 132 points there. The marker scored so far this season for Josh Peacock, who is indeed in the field tonight. And what did you know? The Carolina Outlaw paces practice with an 18.798, setting our quick time of the evening so far with no qualifying. We'll call that quick time of night. So Josh Peacock will take that, and can't say he'll start on the pole in heat race number 1 because that is a pill draw, and that'll be done in probably about the next 30 seconds. So that'll give me a chance to thank all the great sponsorship that come out here and be a part of the Full Velocity Racing Network family each and every night. Of course, we got to thank Team Hard Motorsports, iRacing, iFlag.com, Voiles Trucking, J-Max Journeys. Check them out at jmaxstrong.com. Also, a big shout to the gang over at bladeno.com. Simple web solutions powered by nerds. Also, say hello to Scott and the gang down at South Texas Speedway. That is Corpus Christi's place to race. Also, thank our buddy Tubbs, Charlie Milner, from Milner Media and Design. Mike Sheffield over at Sheffield Graphics for all his help and contributions. It's the official onboard sponsor here of the network. Also, Trash Panda Graphics. Got to thank them. 3D Racing, the official team of the Full Velocity Racing Network. The Pit Pass by Katie Dugas, our good buddy out there, I think is live on the airwaves over tonight, so we'll have to check in with her later on as well. JP Designs, Cyber Thunder Racing League, iRacing, Dirt Painters, and the TDR Racing League as the countdown clock presented by iRacing, iFlag.com has clicked down to 0. It is time to go racing tonight at this awesome 4/10 mile. Love coming down to Charlotte and doing this here on Monday night. The first of what is going to be 2 heat races there. And let's take you through our Voiles Trucking starting lineup on the pole aboard car number 21, the evil one himself. That, of course, is Jim Revis, and alongside of Jim with car number 12, the Voodoo Child. Eric Eichstadt on the outside of row number 1. Row number 2 with car number 45, we find Travis Montgomery. And next door to him in the 14-2, that is Taylor Frost aboard. Outside of that second row, rolling off 5th to 725 is Marcus Brown with the number 188 of West Wigan. On the outside of row 3, David Blackberg, the Dirt Warrior. He rolls off 7th. He's in car number 16 with the 6th car alongside of Clay Atwood. And shotgun on the field. Coming from deep in the field, but he'll be loud on that pedal for sure. Aboard car number 86, D-Fed, Derek Fedkenhauer rolling off 9th and final. Here an awesome lineup for heat race number 1. Heat races will be 8 laps around. And, of course, here at the 4/10 mile, that is going to go away in a blink of an eye. So you guys do not want to miss a second of that. And once again, out there tuning in via Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch TV, thanks for checking in. I see Danny Casto out there checking in from Texas. Great to see you guys out there representing. C-Mac out there, Cody McKnight. We got a bunch of great stuff we'll talk about with Cody here the next couple of weeks as we have an event scheduled to him out in the month of March. That'll be a whole lot of fun. Can you say GT3 cars at Sebring? That'll be a different animal. That'll be a lot of fun to do here in the month of March. But let's focus on what we have here tonight, the start of what is this, or continuation, I should say. What is this going to be? An absolute crazy week. If you guys saw the post earlier today, just gave you a sneak preview to cover what's going on in the full velocity world. But let's go under the iRacingIFlag.com green flag. Jim Revis and Eric Eichstadt will take them off of turn number 2 and down this short shoot of a back straightaway and into the third turn for the first time tonight. Let's see where the racetrack goes. Jim will try the middle. Eric will stay the middle as well. First car looking extremely down low. Well, that'll be that 45 car of Travis Montgomery. He'll look low, but he'll fall back in line. He'll run third. Now here comes Taylor Frost in the 14-2. You've got David Blackberg there in the number 16, Wes Wigan. That's a guy who really had a great showing here at Southern Dirt Racing Series last week aboard the Dirt Track Junkies car number 188. Wes clocking in this next time by. He is riding 4th, but if he is anything like the speed he had last week, that team from DTJ came to life. And a pair of teammates right there with Travis Montgomery and Wes Wigan as Wes will come to the low side over in 3 and 4 and slides it way up the hill. Almost took the whole racetrack away there. Had to really get out of the gas because he was going to run Travis up to the wall. So that race will continue on for that third spot as we'll take, let's see, top 3 guaranteed on to the main event. So I wonder if we'll see any consolations here tonight with looks like 17 or 18 cars. They will probably all race the features. We go 3 deep over to 3. David Blackberg, like a pinball, sticks that car right in the middle. Bounces off of Travis, bounces off of Wes, and they go 3 deep over turns number 1 and 2. And that is racing going on back for the 4th spot. Now 4 wide as Taylor Frost brings the 14-2 to the extreme low side, and they somehow making a lot of contact, but they stay 4 wide off of turn number 4. Holy smokes, fellas, we got 2 to go next time by, and this is just fantastic. Revis and Eichstadt, we talk about the guys running up front, but here's the action back here, running on for 3rd with Wigan. Blackberg in there now. Montgomery in the fray. Taylor Frost in there. And on the outside of that one, how about Derek Fedkenhauer? That black number 86 is kind of riding there and biding his time as they were 4 deep. His D-Fed now throws himself to the bottom. He may grab 3rd by the time we hit turns number 3 and 4, but this time, as we exit the west end of the speedway, white flag in the air. One more trip around for the Evil One Graphics car number 21. Team Dirt Warrior bringing us Jim Revis, and he leads teammate Eric Eichstadt off of turn number 2 down this short back straightaway and into 3 and 4 for the final time. I mean, there was no drama up front. All the racing still going on back there for 3rd. Revis will take down the win. Eichstadt for 2nd. We're 3 wide for 3rd off of 4. Give 3rd to Wes Wigan at the line. Taylor Frost holding on for 4th. Derek Fedkenhauer, David Blackberg, Travis Montgomery, Marcus Brown, and Clay Atwood. That'll be our 9-car field there for heat race number 1. That was spectacular. How about that start of the night? You don't get better than that. Let's keep it going here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Twin Lake, Michigan here for Bruce Norwick. Bruce, thanks for tuning in. You guys are here every night. Love you guys going out there and C-Mac. No problem, man. I'm looking so forward to that. I guess I can't say a sports car junkie, but I do follow that quite a bit. So we're going to look forward to coming out to Sebring with you here in a couple of weeks. That'll be a lot of fun. That'll be completely different from the normal. We will have a great time. We'll have a good time here because we got heat race number 2 to come at you. Let's take you through a Voiles Trucking starting lineup on the pole with car number 09 from Team Bulletproof. That is Joshua Ely. And alongside the big Texan board, car number 311. That is Justin Holt. Points leader rolling off in position number 3, the Carolina Outlaw, the JP Designs, car number 61. That is Josh Peacock, and alongside of Josh from car number 11, alongside, that'll be Kyle Moyer from Team Dirt Warrior. And congratulate Kyle, new part of the ownership at Dirt Warrior Racing League. So we'll see Kyle there Wednesday and Sunday nights. We look forward to that, and congratulations to Kyle for coming on aboard as the ownership over there. That's really cool. Joining Jim and Jason, or Jim and Eric and Justin over there, I should say. So really neat. Rolling off 5th at heat race number 2 aboard car number 631. I believe it's a 6 car. On the racetrack, that is Alex Cummings, and alongside the Heartland Harley-Davidson car number 1, that'll be Alex Brewer. John Wilson rolling off 7th. He is in car number 75. Kyle Surratt will roll deep in the field. He will start 8th aboard car number 18. And rounding out our 9-car field here aboard car number 13, that'll be Caleb Ramsey. So 9 drivers out there, so 9 plus 9 equals 18. 18 cars in the field. Monday night, street stocks at Charlotte. Loving what we're doing out here. I know we got a lot of competition out there tonight. Friendly competition, a lot of great leagues out there, a lot of broadcasts out there showing it. If you guys are over here watching us, we certainly appreciate all the support you guys give us night after night. How about throwing me some stars donations out there, guys? You like what you see, you love what you hear. We try to give it the best. No, we're definitely missing a big part of the network here. Todd Stanton's been away for a couple of days. Hopefully we'll have him back in the mix with now the video card. We're getting replaced in the rig there, I believe, tomorrow. So we'll hopefully get Todd back here sometime midweek. But let's go racing off turn number 4 as we're complete lap number 1. Ely, Holt, and Peacock here. Kurt top 3 as we get the racing over in turn number 1 and 2. It is Josh Peacock already to the low side. He may look to steal the race lead from Justin Holt off the exit, or sort of steal second, I should say. Off of turn number 2 is Josh Ely, has broke himself out the 09 to the race lead. Phil, get your camera straight so you can see them all. There we go. Got that better. Ely leading, still too wide for second. Peacock underneath of Holt as Justin clips the outside wall there through 1 and 2, as does Kyle Moyer, that green and black number 11. He rides 4th, with 3 wide for 5th. Alex Brewer is there right in the top lane, right in the bottom. You have Kyle Surratt. Anybody surprised? See Kyle down on the low side? No siree, and I believe it was Alex Cummings that was stuck there in the middle in the 6th car. You also got Caleb Ramsey back there. John Wilson trying to hold on. These guys is going at it in a big way through the opening laps. Now going to put halfway home this time around. 4 in, 4 to go. Race leader is Josh Ely out front. He's broken out to about 5 car lengths the advantage over this race that just will not stop for second, but they've switched lanes. There's a little bit of a slider thrown between Peacock and Holt as Holt brings the 311 down to the low side. Now JP going to stick himself up high. They'll stay door to door into turns number 3 and 4. They're 2 wide behind them as well. Kyle Moyer is there. Alex Brewer, it's Kyle Surratt running the low side. If that low side can be run, you know Kyle's going to give it all he can aboard car number 18, falling back now to the clutches of it looks like is that Caleb Ramsey back there. Might be the number 13. Right, there might be Alex Cummings with a 6 car back there, I should say. Different paint there for the 6. Not used to that one for Alex. It's a cool looking scheme for sure. As we have 2 laps remaining, 2 more trips around the 4/10 mile. Ely here with really no pressure off turn number 2, but Peacock now clear of Justin Holt. Now we'll see the speed of those Team Bulletproof cars. They work their way off of turn number 3 and 4. Is now down from what was 5 car lengths down to 2, and Josh will take a shot for the lead as we have the white flag on the speedway. 1 more trip around. Peacock will slide up high. Ely going to slide it right back to the low side. Let's throw a slide on the finish qualifying tonight. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Ely's got it down low. Holt going to throw it in there as well. And off turn number 4, taking down the win, but not by much. It is going to be car number 09 of Josh Ely, 0.102 seconds over Josh Peacock. Justin Holt will get 3rd. Kyle Moore for 4th. Alex Brewer will get 5th. Kyle Surratt, Alex Cummings, Caleb Ramsey, John Wilson are round out our 9-car fields. I believe we're going right past the consolation rounds. We're going straight into the feature event. So before we get there, it's time to take this thing trackside. Let's pay honor to this greatest nation in the world, the United States of America. You heard the national anthem last night here at the Super Bowl. I'm going to tell you what, this one here, I'm going to thank a whole lot better for your love. Dirty Grass Soul with our playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Boy, these iRacing iFlag cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using their products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com. All right. Thank you for tuning in there through happy hour, warm up, whatever you want to call it. The national anthem brought to you by Dirty Grass Soul. Thank our buddy Kevin Dedman. Thank our buddy Charlie Milner from Milner Media Design for putting that one together for us. Also gave you a shout there to our buddy Jeff Brown over at iRacingIFlag.com. Head over there today. If you are an iRacer, you do not hold an iFlag, well, I'm going to tell you right now, you probably shouldn't be racing at all because you need iFlags to get an upper hand over the competition. Get some of the great Prefield's pit box, pit board. He's got it all. iRacingIFlag.com is where you find it. We're going 75. Yes, Jack. Let's go. Yes, Jack.
You can use it if you're a broadcaster, too.
You can use it if you're a broadcaster, too. And Jack knows. It lights up every time something happens. He tells me what happens. I need to get one of those, too. And I hear they're so bright, even my blind ass can see it. So we'll definitely try that out. But let's take a look at our Voiles Trucking starting lineup. 75-lap feature for the Southern Dirt Racing Series here tonight in Charlotte. On the pole with car number 21. That is Jim Revis with the number 09 alongside of Josh Ely. In row number 2, the number 12 of Eric Eichstadt with the number 61 of Josh Peacock alongside. Wes Wiggin starts 5th. He's in car number 188 with Justin Holt in the 311 rolling off in 6th. Position 7, the 14-2 is Taylor Frost with the number 11 alongside of Kyle Moyer. Derek Fedgenhauer starts 9th. He is in car number 86 with the number 1 of Alex Brewer alongside of him. In our 6th row, the number 16 is David Blackberg. He has Kyle Surratt with car number 18 to his side. Travis Montgomery's car 45. He will start in position 13 with the number 631 of Alex Cummings making up the outside of row number 7. Row 8, 15 starter, the 725 of Marcus Brown with car number 13. Parked next door to him, that'll be Caleb Ramsey. In our final row tonight, car number 6 will be Clay Atwood with the 75 of John Wilson. Rounding out an 18-car field. We are happy you are tuned in because we are about ready to get at it. 75 trips around the 4/10 mile dirt track of the Charlotte Motor Speedway. What do you say? The pace truck is in. There's only one more place left to go under the iRacing flag, green flag. And Jim Revis will stop that loud pedal down and lead them off into turn number 1 and 2 for the first time here tonight. And look to the outside. Josh Ely riding in 2nd. Let's go 2 wide for 3rd over in turns number 3 and 4 where we find Josh Peacock to the outside of Eric Eichstadt as we work it off the 4th turn. Jim Revis going to lead the way home, but we said 75 laps around. By no means a sprint race here tonight. This track will go through a lot of changes. We already see a lot of cars up high, cars to the middle, the low side. I'm going to tell you, that's going to come in later. I think that's going to be the way around. Is Ely going to throw it right down low? Revis up high. We're 3 wide off the corner because Josh Peacock, he saw room in there, and he thought for a minute, I'm going to stick this thing right in the middle. We saw Blackberg do it. It worked. Well, we did 4 wide of the heats. Why not try here in the feature? Maybe a little early for that, but we are stacked up 3 deep all over the place. We look back for 5th. We find Taylor Frost to the low side. That defed up there in the middle sure is. And car number 86 making it roll there through the mid-pack. You got Alex Brewer in there, the 188 of West Wiggin. That was an 11 car of a Kyle Moyer, rather, black and green car. So he was rolling. That's about 6th, 7th, 8th on back. They were 3 deep over in 3 and 4. We keep it back glued up to the front because I think we got a race brewing here. Jim Revis leading now. Josh Peacock, the points leader, is Mr. Peacock. And with 4 races remaining, a win here tonight could really put himself in a big, situation here with a big advantage the next 3 weeks. Run solid, as we know that 61 car does, and he may have a big shot at taking home the championship for the Southern Dirt Racing Series here in season number 4. But as we exit turn number 4, Jim Revis leading the way through the first 5 laps, and that's going to put us down. We have a yellow on the speedway. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Hard-ass racing. Team Har Motorsports' first yellow flag of the night comes out right as we start on lap number 6, and I believe the number 311 of Justin Holt may have been the trigger car on this one. And the 14-2 of Taylor Frost may have been the victim here. Well, let's see. Yep, he is around, and I'm here in race control, and I got to give a shout tonight. Justin Gledhill and Charlie Milner and Daniel Worthington. I know he don't want no credit, but let's see. We're 3 deep over in 3. There it is. Yep, Kyle Surratt into the Holt machine, and they bounce around, play ping pong, and Taylor Frost, unfortunately, the 14-2, looks like he just an innocent bystander, just kind of get tossed around a little bit. So yellow on the speedway. I'm sure Taylor will get it all sorted out. Justin Holt will go to the rear of the field. That is the driver that has been put with the yellow flag. It is, I believe, a 2-in-park series over here now. Bring out 2 yellows for the night out here at the Southern Dirt Racing Series. I believe you're done for the night, so use up one early for the 311. As I look over here to Facebook Live chat, responding to Brandon there during the break. Candace's home track, where they hold the King of America, is held in the Battle of the Bull Ring. Wow, that sounds like great. I gotta hope our old buddy Mark Carter's out there in Candace as well. I'm sure he can tell me a whole lot about that event. We'd love to hear more about it, but I don't know a whole lot about racing out in the Midwest, as we've been stuck here in the Northeast my whole life. But it's cool to see what you guys do out there, where you're from, and what you guys bring here as far as an audience. So always keep that stuff coming. Love to read that. Love to keep up on all you guys. I try to keep up on as much as I can, but it's hard to do because there's so much out there all the time. And I've found myself now more entrenched into the virtual world here in racing versus actually out there doing it for real. So it's kind of weird to say that, but I kind of find myself in that predicament. But off turn number 4, well, let's go back under the green. Josh Ely, Josh Peacock, Jim Revis going to lead us back to the greens. They are 3 deep. Look like we're at Indy there for a second off turn number 2. Revis in the middle, Ely up high. Peacock, he restarted third. He stuck it down low already. And we'll go 3 wide over to 3 and 4. Kyle Moyer this time, that black and green number 11. He has thrown it right into the middle, and this track has been just terrific. 2 awesome heat races. This feature event so far now only 10 laps old, so a lot of racing left to go. But the way this thing is shaping up to be, we are in for one spectacular evening as we get a couple of cars bouncing together. Off for about 8th, 9th, and 10th, where David Blackburn is in the middle of a battle. Wes Wiggin right there in the mix. We saw those guys leaning on each other in the heats, and they are getting after it here in the feature event. You got Alex Cummings back there, Caleb Ramsey's number 13 right in the middle. That is terrific racing going on back there. I want to say that's probably about 8th, 9th, 10th on back. As take a look back there. Yeah, it's probably it's pretty close. Good job, Phil. 9th, 10th, and 11th. So we can count some cars. We can math up here tonight. Doing all right. We're doing all right for the race lead. Kyle Moyer mixing it up under Josh Ely, and now here comes Alex Brewer. The one car sure is. He throws it down low. Where did Alex come from? He is just charging up through the field, and he is going to claim the lead. Give Alex Brewer the race lead off turn number 4 from 10th to 1st in 13 laps. That is getting it done. Wow, Alex in that car real quick as he lurches out to almost a 5-6 car length lead now over to 3 and 4. So he is getting after it. We got cars together again, and we are under our Team Hard Motorsports second yellow flag of the night. Oh, was that Kyle Moyer turned around over to 3 and 4? It was a black car with green emeralds, and I don't see the 11 on. Oh, there he is. Or maybe Fetkenhauer there. Who was spun on over there, Jack? You'll give me a clue because we have a full velocity instant replay presented by JMax Journeys, jmaxstrong.com. It was Defed spun around. But what happened to Defed? This one may have come off the bumper of Caleb Ramsey, the number 13, it looks like. They were. Oh, man, that's a big checkup over there. Yep, Fetkenhauer, Eichstadt was checked up. Ramsey's in there. They were, oh, man, that's a racing deal right there, but you got to put it on somebody. It looks like Caleb Ramsey's going to be the driver, number 13, tagged on that one. He will go to the rear of the field. So second yellow flag of the night, Team Hard Motorsports yellow flag number 2. On the lap now, 15, 16 laps will be complete this time around. This has been awesome so far. How about this run for Alex Brewer from 10th to the race lead in 13 laps? That is his haul in the mail. That is getting it done. As I look over to Facebook Live, I see Jack Anderson out there from Nebraska. Jack, as always, man, you tune in quite a bit. Thank you for checking in with us. Thompson Gaming out there saying hello. Hello to you as well. Hope all is well out there. So great to see all you guys out there tuning in. Hope you guys have a good time. Do me a favor. Didn't get a lot of time out there as I was late, literally shoehorning dinner in my mouth here, about 5 minutes to airtime. So did not get to get this broadcast link out there as far as I could. So you guys do me a favor. Like my link out there. Share our link tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Let's get everybody out there watching. Bring them all in because Southern Dirt Racing Series, they're a great league. Street stocks are where it's at. And let's go back to racing here tonight as we get Alex Brewer, Jim Revis, Kyle Moyer, Josh Ely, and Josh Peacock. That is our top 5 as we resume the action here tonight. There has been a lot of action on a Monday night. Brewer down in the turn number 3 and 4. Revis had a thought there through the middle with extreme low side. That is Kyle Moyer. Gonna, He's not renting space down there. He is buying all the real estate down low, but he slides it up. And look at the way they come up before. I can't call the action that fast, but the pictures is way too cool. They're about 4 deep, 4 or 5 different lanes off of turn number 2. Man, this is just cool. I mean, I always tell other broadcasters when they ask for advice or whatnot, just let a great race tell a story. And I'm going to let it do that tonight here as we got racing 2 and 3 and sometimes 4 wide. All of us Lowe's, the dirt track at Charlotte. Wow, where'd I get Lowe's from? Somebody deprogrammed that out of my brain. Holy smokes. I've been Lowe's for years now. But the dirt track at the Charlotte Motor Speedway here this evening. Alex Brewer, Jim Revis will race to the lead. Off turn number 2, you got Josh Peacock now. He has himself glued up high. Josh Ely's 09. Kyle Moyer, he's dropped back to 5th, but he has been up there just mixing it up for the race lead. You look right behind them. You've got 12 car Ike step behind. Let's go Sheffield Graphics on board. Inside Kyle Moyer's black and green number 11 car riding in position 5. And let's see what that looks like after fall. That's a cool view right there. Holy crap. Sheffield Graphics, Mike Sheffield. You guys need a really cool looking wrap. New to the painting world, but check him out today at Sheffield Graphics. He does a lot of paint over at our friends at the Siren Thunder Racing League that we certainly hope to catch up with again here soon. Tom and the gang, but Sheffield Graphics, our buddy Mike Sheffield. He's almost out there watching with. He's out there tonight listening. Mike, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you're out there racing tonight with Siren Thunder. That's always good. It's a month of February. It's time to get back to racing anywhere again. So, guys, make sure you check him out as we go on board there. That was a cool look. Alex Brewer continuing to lead the way off of turn number 2. It's Jim Revis and Josh Peacock. They are locked in this battle, and it's always epic between the two of them through turns number 3 and 4. Jim's got a good run there, running the bottom. Looks like the middle is starting to really come in. I'm telling you, the low side is going to be a place to be. And anytime I think low side racing with street stocks, I got to always find, well, where's our buddy Kyle Surratt with the number 18? Well, imagine that from 12th down, only running at 8th. I thought he may make a little bit of time, but the track hasn't slicked off to Kyle's liking yet. When it does, I'm going to watch for the 18 to come to the front end as well. How about the run here for David Blackburn? He started 11th this evening. He is now up to 6th. We saw him run good to the heats a little while ago as well. Let's see if he can't make a run to the front of this one. But look who has reassumed the race lead. The evil one with car number 21. Jim Revis was scored to lead last time around, and him and Brewer, they stay locked door to door off turn number 4. And Revis going to lead yet another lap right there. So they're getting after it. Brewer with a big run up high. Peacock up there ripping the lip up in 3rd. Now Moyer up in the 4th. Josh Ely now has dropped back into position 5, but really been throwing around really good. Double file right behind them for 6th on back. That's where we find David Blackburn going at it with Eric Eichstadt. Kyle Surratt following suit there as well. And old Defed starting to make his way forward. They're wrecking off a 4 into 1 and 2. Oh, they certainly are. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Somebody went around. More cars involved. Surratt was definitely around. I believe there was another car. Was that Wigan or somebody? Defed was there as well. The number 86. He took a big shot over there. Yellow, yellow, yellow. This hard-ass racing for sure. Eichstadt was involved in the 12 car. Yeah, definitely. I was right around when that happened. All broke over 1 and 2. Caleb Ramsey in that one. I think Marcus Brown maybe got a touch of that in the 725. That is hard racing. That's going to put the yellow on. I talked about Kyle Surratt. The low side's going to come in. Well, he has work to do because we is getting 29 laps of the board. 3rd yellow flag of the night. This guy's going to pause for a nice little sip of sweet tea here for a second. So we'll ride on under yellow. We'll take a look. We'll let these guys reset. We'll let you guys avoid the J-Max journey. J-Max Row Instant Replay live on your source for esports racing. Okay. All right, they're doubled up. They're getting ready to go back to green. The pace truck is in. Let's get back to it here on your source for esports racing, what we call the ultimate esport experience. And I thank Thompson Gaming out there calling FERN the best broadcast of a dirt esports business. I like to think we do pretty good out there on the asphalt, and even back in our home where we came from and our roots of NR 2003, we'll still go there from time to time, including coming up this Friday night, the Polar Bear 250 with the Bomb Squad Racing League. So we go versatile. We got more payment this week. We'll be at East West Promotions with the Modified Tour on Thursday night, but we appreciate that. The dirt esports, well, I'm going to win you over on all platforms at what we do, because we enjoy what we do. We think we bring it in a big way, and really hope you guys enjoy it and coming in, and certainly appreciate all the love and support you guys give us here for the Full Velocity Racing Network as we rock it all roll over in Turn 1 and 2. And Jim Revis is running the high lane of the speedway, but I'm telling you what, that car's about 4 lanes wide. He checked Alex Brewer up. That's allowed Josh Peacock to rocket around the inside. How about this 16 car? Oh, Mr. Blackburn. We call him a dirt warrior for a reason. That guy is a fierce competitor. Car number 16 now up into the 4th spot. He's got around Kyle Moyer. Kyle going back there to fight with Josh Ely. Look right behind them. The 14-2 starting to make his way to the front of this one as well. Old Taylor Frost. That dude has just come to life here these last couple of weeks. He's doing a heck of a job. Eric Eichstadt back there as that car slides around. Wes Wiggin, Justin Holtz on the outside of the top 10 as we get a couple cars coming together. Revis almost got turned off the one car as they somehow catch it. Alex had to bring out of it. The bulldozer serves him straight right there. Don't wreck the team leader. Don't wreck the team owner. Don't wreck the boss, man. Now, you turn Jim around. That's never a good idea. He's going to shake that big finger at you. And there are guys that don't want mad at me, and Jim Revis sits at the top of that list. He is a cool customer, one of my dear friends, great guy. Love going over there and covering out DWRL. But man, that guy runs hard, and he'll run you as clean as a whistle. So great job there for Alex Brewer checking up. Going to run third now off of turn number 4 as he is falling back to the clutches of another team dirt over your car with David Blackberg as they're racing up for third, but I hear a yellow flag again. Yellow, just as we eclipse halfway. 37 laps of 75 complete. We slow it on down again for the 4th time tonight. Our Motorsports yellow flag number 4. It sounds like Jack said Caleb Ramsey involved, and who's the other one? Alex Cummings of a 631 car involved. So yellow on the speedway. This thing that was thrown by race control, because not sure if it completely was a yellow. Let's go back and see the replay here. Brought to you by jmaxstrong.com. Check them out. Ramsey was spun around and was off the racetrack, and that was enough of the starter to throw the yellow flag out there. Race control calling put that one out. So that again, Ramsey's been involved in quite a bit here tonight. He's been the action car around. He's been on the short end of a couple. We've seen him cause one. We've seen him spun around once or twice. But looks like net code on that one is going to be the call, so nobody going to be charged. We'll let these guys reprogram. I've got a little bit cold here developing, so let me here take a breath. I'm going to take a drink. This is where I wish we had a second broadcast guy next time. Missing Todd for sure, but I'll let you guys watch under yellow. We'll come back and break in. Let's get some action happening on your source for esports racing. All right, pace truck is in, and maybe somebody should tell me one day, Phil, you suck all this diet sweet tea down or whatever. It probably dries your mouth out, but we keep drinking it in there. We'll keep doing it under the break for sure. That stuff tastes good. I'll tell you what, let's go back to it now. 42 laps will be onto the scoreboard. Jim Revis leading the way off turns over 1 and 2. Josh Peacock now to the outside as them two guys, resume what has been one of the best rivalries out in dirt racing for sure. And two of the very best in the street stocks, no doubt about it. Revis versus Peacock. Brewer is there. David Blackberg right behind them at 16. Everybody is up high. Everybody but Josh Ely, who is down to the low side. I'm not sure if it's working right now, but we'll wait and see as now he falls back to the clutches of Taylor Frost. Kyle Moyer in the 11 on the outside. So I give you a lot of props, Josh. That inside may not be there yet, but keep running it in because the pass for the win is going to happen. on the low side, extremely down low, and I think we'll see a big change through the last 30 laps of this one as we'll complete 44 this time. Revis and Peacock, they continue to just duke it out over to 3 and 4. We're side by side for third with Blackberg under Alex Brewer. We are like 3 and that's a wad of cars over right behind them. Moyer and Frost in there. Josh Ely's in the mix right behind them. You find the likes of Eric Eichstadt in there. Justin Holt, Wes Wiggin in the mix. Alex Cummings is rebounded back, as has D-Fed. Travis Montgomery, Kyle Surratt, he's rallied back down into the top 15. So guys are getting after it here tonight, and we'll cover the best we can through these last 30-plus laps here. 30 laps. We'll see if we get regulation, because Tubbs told me after messing up green white checker a few weeks ago, make sure you got those turned on tonight. So Tubbs, you're the man, dude. You take good care of everybody out there. The paints are fantastic. The video graphic work you do for us are fantastic. This league at Summit Dirt Racing Series is in the right direction, man. Really love what you guys are all doing, and look really forward to Monday nights. Monday I've called my favorite day of the week, and you know, it's because everybody kind of goes back into normal. Get to go through my routine here at home during the day, and then come out here on a Monday night and just let this thing go loose with you guys, and it's always a great time indeed. Love coming out here and hanging out with you guys on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Is Revis and Peacock, they must have a disagreement of real estate over there off of 2. I don't know if Josh liked that little door check too much there. They're racing hard for sure. Looks like this place really hard to get a hold of. Really one groove, everybody up high, and I'm just hoping and praying as this cushion continues to keep widening out. I'm starting to see some cars bounce off the wall, and anybody who's watched me long enough knows I don't like wall riding. It feels way EA Sports arcade mode to me, and don't like it. Let's stay off the walls. We rip the lip on the dirt. That's what we do. Well, let's not go up there and use 2 wheels on the wall as we'll continue to race it up for the lead. Peacock to the outside of Revis off of 2. Did Jim give up to Highland? He maybe didn't want to, as they go at it once again in 3 and 4, and Jim throws it in deep, and Josh will let out of it and maybe take a thought to the low side over in turn 1 this time. We'll wait and see. As a little bit of cat and mouse and a really good gentleman gameship over there. As we exit turn number 2, Josh will go back to the outside, gets a little bit left-right rear. A bit of kiss off the outside wall. He'll try it again. Can he fit himself between the wall with 21 off of 4? Well, doesn't have the run. Don't think he had the room off the exit of the corner there, so maybe thought patience and a better part of valor there. Josh Peacock using his brain. Yeah, some of the buddies out there, he may not have a big one, but the guy's got a big heart. He drives with that heart every night. Behind the wheel, that number 61 car as they race it out for the race lead. I just keep watching back here, Jack. I know we don't want to miss a pass to the lead, but I'm back here riding about 5th, because this is where it's all been happening all evening. You know, Blackberg's in 3rd, Brewer in 4th, but Taylor Frost back here riding in 5th, and you know, right behind him you got Ely back there and Eric Eichstadt behind, and you go back from Eichstadt on back now, 7th on back. That's a wad. Cummings in there, Moyer's in there. Surratt's trying to work his way now as Kyle goes back to the top 10. Justin Holt's back there. Oh, D-Fed, from 7th to about 15th is all about a second and a half, and that's cool. I don't care what discipline of racing that is. That's close. That's cool. Let's go after it. Phil's got some hiccups there. A big second there to hopefully sort that away. Don't want to. Nothing worse than an announcer with hiccups. I'll tell you what. We've done that a few times. That's no fun. But they're racing good. They're racing hard. They're racing really clean. And that's just the little display from race control right now, giving these guys some props. Hey, you're doing a hell of a job. Keep it clean. Let's not wall ride too much. Let's keep this thing authentic to what dirt racing is, and they are doing it here awesome tonight. Now 55 laps complete, 20 laps remaining at the 4/10 mile dirt track of the Charlotte Motor Speedway, live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Guys that I've seen tune in the last couple of minutes. Nobody's saying nothing in chat, but you guys don't need to be quiet, because I'll look there all night long to the Facebook Live chat. I've also got YouTube pulled up, but I have not been able to get over there and check and see if anybody's over there watching, or even Twitch TV. That I need a 3rd monitor to carry all these streams that we do. But God, it's awesome. I go out there through 3 Media, triple platformed every night long, and want to say hey to guys like let's see, Trace Williams is out there, Jake Lassiter was out there watching, our buddy Barrett Bishop's out there also. They was tuned in for a little bit. Hope you guys are all doing well. We'll catch up soon for sure, because we have a ton of racing coming up this week on the network. And if you guys want to check out all we have going on, I did preview some of what I could do today. We've got probably, 10 events to come on here, maybe more than that. I know we got 6 over the weekend alone, so it's going to be a busy, busy week here on the network. And we get a quiet day tomorrow. We come back on Wednesday with street fights at DWRL, East-West Modified Tour on Thursday night, and we go at it from there on back. We go NR 2003 racing on Friday, and then the big weekend with the highlight of it all. I'd say we get a lot of highlights there. The Milner Media Design 200 in Richmond on Saturday at the afternoon. That'll be a great race. You guys want to get a hold of that and come be a part of some truck racing at Richmond. Find the gang at Blade No Motorsports on Facebook. Find out how to get involved. That'll be an awesome race there Saturday afternoon for Richmond. Saturday night we'll be over at the Wild West Outlaw Dirt Series there as well. And you can find Todd and myself this Saturday night with the 3rd annual 410 Sprint Car Classic being put on by the gang over at CS Hosted Events. First time out with those guys, but the 3rd annual event. Really cool. 410 sprint cars. There'll be a lot of racing. Some heavy hitters, world champions will be on display this Saturday night here. So you guys want to look out for those for sure on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Is now 60 laps complete, 61 to be exact. And we look to see up front car number 21 leading the way. Jim Revis leads by about, 3 or 4 car lengths as Josh Peacock has slipped a little bit off that pace now. A little bit of distance back, about almost 2 seconds till we find car number 16, David Blackberg. Alex Brewer rides in the 4th spot, and Taylor Frost. How about the run for the 14-2 tonight? Comes up. Guys have surged out of basically nowhere. If I ever get a show to be able to sit down and spotlight and get to know a lot of these guys, Taylor Frost, a name that has really opened my eyes here recently. It is cool to see the 14-2 riding up in the ranks of the top 5. They're having a great time. I agree, C-Mac. Clean racing. Does it get better than this? It really does. And we are certainly blessed here at Full Velocity to have a great league and partner leagues that we do, like the Southern Dirt Racing Series, that provide us some of the most spectacular and clean and competitive racing. The last couple of weeks have just been special. There's nothing better than this as we get to, the epitome of racing season now as we get to February and everything gets, hot and heavy. But we have a Hard Motorsports yellow flag on the speedway. Yellow, yellow, yellow. That's a good little run right there, but we'll slow it on down on lap number 65. And, man, what we find here is we were getting all hot and heavy and sliding around. But oh, no, not Wes Wigan. The number 188 Wes. What happened to the 188 car? Oh, no. Him and Caleb Ramsey Caleb Ramsey, he's been around it all night, hasn't he? Every replay, we see the 13 car. Guy wants his TV time. He's got a lot of it tonight, but looks like Wigan going around. Caleb Ramsey getting a piece, and we will slow it on down once again. Now 65, 66 laps going in. We got less than 10 laps to go. We'll go overtime if we need it. And I'm looking over here. I see Jake checking in. Taylor is the real deal. I'll tell you what. I'm not sure where he's been racing from for a long time, but it's a guy I really want to get a hold of one of these days and, get to hear the story where Taylor Frost comes from. That guy is really, that 14-2, cool-looking race car, great driver there. He's a real deal indeed, Jake, and I agree. Joel Carmichael, how are you, bud? Good evening out there. Michael Brown checking in as well from the great state of Tennessee, where I guess if I have a dream destination one day, it would be the great state of Tennessee if I ever get my butt out of the overtaxed and overpriced northeast part of the country. If we could ever get ourselves out of entrenched up here, I'd love to call the great state of Tennessee home one day. So, Michael Brown, bud, thanks for checking in. Hope you guys are all well, and all is well here tonight. It does not get any more finer for a Monday. Everybody's got Monday blues. Well, I get just red hot on Monday. It comes out, we go out, we throw it down, we get through the weekend blues. We closed football season yesterday. We get the sounds of spring coming, with race cars and race fuel, and maybe some baseball's going to be thrown around here soon. That always gets me excited. We'll talk that one day. We got a platform. We'll talk all about that one of these days. I'll let you guys know what's up with that. But we'll go green flag racing once again, and we got a battle for the race lead over in 3. Revis and Peacock will pick up right where they left off. We brought them all back together with a late race yellow flag. We sorted out. Now we go back to 4 wide racing off of 4 there. And that was a good picture, but it's not going to last too long because we have another yellow on the speedway. I guess Jack's eye flag lit up yellow again. It certainly did. Yellow, yellow, yellow on the racetrack. I think some guys were questioning if we were racing back or not because every guy is just all throwing up their stuff in there. But Team Hard Motorsports believe yellow flag number 6 of the evening, and I believe this was Clay Atwood in car number 6. He may have got loose. Was this a selfie? Okay, not quite. Not quite. I was ready. I was really ready to hand a selfie stick out, but yeah, he's loose, Jack. Oh, he was loose, and Travis Montgomery gets a little bit of a smooch, and around goes a 6 car, and not quite a hay. We're not going to give the whole hay, but we'll give a high. Too bad Clay Atwood around. It looks like he's pulled the car to the infield for the night, so tough break there. A 6 car was going at it. Wasn't a big player, but he was out there doing all he could. Going to finish up 17th here tonight. He will join Marcus Brown behind the wall, the number 725. So 16 drivers remain on the racing surface. They are all on the lead lap, and we have seen how this racetrack has performed here this evening. What is everybody's thoughts here in these last couple of laps here? 72 on the board. We're bordering on that edge. We may see green-white checker. We may see some overtime here on Monday night. Why not? Let's rock to it if we have to. We'll take you all the way. Marcus Brown out there in the chat. Lost force feedback after the first caution. Yeah, I deal with that all the time, dude. I know I race, but I am a sim racer. I still race back in NR 2003. I lose force feedback all the time. Drives me absolutely nuts. Can't drive without it. So Mike Brown, newly transplanted, originally from Kentucky. That's I've never been to the great state of Kentucky. Would love to visit there as well. See what's Danny up to. Taylor is a good guy. Yeah, he got an eye in racing. Hope to be out there with you guys soon. Would love to see you, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's a story I do want to follow, so I don't want to, miss any of the action. So let's get back here to my race screen over here and go back to under the iRacingGuyFlag.com green flag. We got 2 laps remaining, and we're already going to see the white flag. I'm hating to see this one end. It's been a really good night, but off of turn number 4 is that Josh Peacock with the race lead. Can the points leader strut his stuff, the Carolina Outlaw, while he leads him in a 1-2. Here comes Revis. Back to the low side. Peacock on the outside wall. Does Zach kill the run of that race car? Down the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4 for the final time. Josh will throw it low. Revis lays that throttle in. Who's going to win the race back to the line? Jim Revis picking up the win tonight here in Charlotte in a wild finish where Taylor Frost went through the infield, and I think that may lose him a lot of spots. Revis in for the win. Josh Peacock for second. Alex Brewer for third. David Blackburn fourth. Josh Ely will be scored to the top 5. Alex Cummings will finish up 6th. Eric Eichstadt 7th. Kyle Surratt 8th. Taylor Frost, still a heartbreak there. He'll finish up 9th. Kyle Moyer will get scored to the top 10. Justin Holt finishing 11th. Derek Fetgenhauer 12th. John Wilson gets 13th. Travis Montgomery 14th. And Wes Wiggin, going to be disappointed for Wes tonight. He'll finish up 15th. Caleb Ramsey 16th. And Clay Atwood and Marcus Brown make up our 18-car field from the dirt track of the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're going to head over to the Southern Dirt Racing Series Discord and bring you the post-race show brought to you by BladeNode.com. Simple web solutions powered by nerds. We're going to run there now. We'll hope you'll join us as well live on your source for esports racing. All right, back here live on your source for esports racing, the post-race show for the Southern Dirt Racing Series here at the dirt track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway. I almost said Lowe's again. So I'm going to give $20 to Jimmy Johnson every time I say Lowe's. How about that? The dirt track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway, the big winner tonight, Jim Revis, support car number 21. Second place going to Josh Peacock. And third for Alex Brewer. I don't see Alex, or I don't see Jim down here, but I have caught up because we know Josh Peacock will come say hello. Josh, a second place run. You led at the restart there with a 2-lap shootout. God, what could you have done different, dude? I feel like you almost gave one away right there.
Oh yeah, we stepped on it. Yeah, we had fast car. Very surprised how fast it was, considering how loose and wonky the front end was. Jim had me. He'd run that lane below the top, to where I couldn't really use my run off the cushion, and I kind of had to check up, or I wasn't gonna drive through him. But yeah, we went off in there on the last lap and clobbered the wall and let him sneak back around. But hey, it is what it is.
That's right. It was really good racing here tonight. A little bit of a couple of short burst runs here early on, but a long green flag run through the middle A stage of that one, and then a 2-lap shit to finish it. I mean, this race kind of had a little bit of it all, did it not?
No, yeah, the racetrack was surprisingly well. Like I said, Jim can make that. Like I tried following him a lap or two, and I couldn't make really that lane work unless it's on a restart. That's just you ain't going nowhere if you get trapped on the bottom of tracks like this. As soon as they go up to the wall, I mean, you can run the bottom the first lap or two, but after those guys on the high side, get that momentum wound up there, it's hard to.
Now, I predicted that the low line was going to come in late in the race, and that's why guys like me do this job and don't go out there and mix it up with you guys. You guys are a whole lot better than I do, Josh. You get a second place run here in Charlotte tonight. Let me give you the mic one more time, buddy. You know how this drill works on the network. Thank all the great folks.
Yeah, first off, I want to thank all my teammates at Bulletproof Motorsports and all they do. I'd like to give a shout out to my sponsors, Tim Cummings, CCM Custom Graphics and Design. Give a shout out to JMax. Check them out on Facebook at JMax Journeys or Jonathan's Journeys. Also, check them out at jmaxstrong.com. They're selling apparel to help with his medical expenses and a couple of badass t-shirts on there. Go check them out. Also, check them out at Modern Dude Gaming. They got a little rig set up where he plays Wreckfest with their switches on his wheelchair to work throttle and brake. It's pretty neat. Give a shout out to Full Velocity Racing Network for all they do for me and being on the race car. Give a shout out to Tubbs and Glad Hill for putting the Southern Dirt Race Series on. And everybody out there watching. And a shameless plug to JP Designs putting this badass wrap on the car. Looking to get any kind of graphic work done, hit us up.
You can't forget to talk about that because those cars you've been putting out, dude, they are badass for sure. There's our buddy Josh Peacock, a second place finish for 61 team tonight. We thank him for checking in, and I think we can say now we do have Alex Brewer and Jim Revis here alongside of Discord. So let's see if we can't catch up on Alex Brewer aboard car number 1. There he is, Alex Brewer. Phil LaCassa, Full Velocity Man, a third place finish tonight. This racetrack was awesome. You guys ran the hell out of it. 3 and 4 lanes of racing from 10th to the lead in 13 laps. But I got to ask you, tell us about that run through the field. That was awesome to watch.
Oh, yeah, it was a crazy start to the race. I don't really remember how I got up there that quick. It was pretty fun.
It was awesome to watch. I mean, you guys 3 wide racing, 4 wide racing, that really long green flag run. Everybody was kind of stuck up high, were they not? I really thought, I was just telling Josh, same thing. I thought the middle would come back, and I thought the low side really get fast. So why didn't we see this track get low side, even at all tonight? It just wasn't.
I'm not sure. It probably was a lot of people running the top, so it should have wore out. I have no clue why the bottom didn't come back.
It's a great answer because I'm about as clueless to it as that answer right there. But you guys run a ton of laps out here, so I figured I could at least pick a guy's brain that I see pass as many cars as you do, Alex. Terrific job tonight. A third place run here in Charlotte. Let me give you the mic one more time and thank all the great team and sponsors that you guys have on this side of this race.
I got to thank Eric Eichstead for the wrap, all the guys at Team Dirt Warrior, you guys at Full Velocity, and Charlie for putting on the race and the league. Congrats to Jim on the win.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. That was a hell of a race tonight. This dude had a fast piece, and Alex Brewer, a third place run here at the dirt track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We'll let him go, and we'll take the walk down here. A bit longer walk of not doing us out of rhythm, but we'll go to BladeNote.com, Victory Lane, and we'll talk to our old buddy, the evil one, with car number 21, Jim Revis, back in the winner's circle, back where you belong there, dude. This race was awesome to watch, man. You had the best seat of all, and you take home a checkered flag, buddy. Tell us about that run to the end. You and Peacock had a hell of a race.
We had a hell of a race. I wanted to make a point that you don't have to run up on the berm to be fast. And this is the same setup I ran with DWRL, one of their races, and ran the middle the whole time there, and ended up getting second to Barrett. But man, all in all, I had a blast running here. Josh, man, my hat's off to him. Like I said, we ran clean with each other. Last lap, I knew what was coming into turn 3, and I had to block the slider. And then I gave him enough room, and I figured we'd drag race it out to the finish line. I think margin of victory was .094.
It was awesome. I'll tell you what, it was a great move by you to block that run. I really thought when you went through one, hit that wall on the outside, it really gave you a shot. But you were hooked up all night long. Where have you guys found the speed of these cars at Charlotte? Every time we come here, that 21 car is almost sporty. What is it about this place that takes the way you?
Actually, Phil, I hate this track.
Hey, you always tell me that, dude. You run good at it.
I hate this track, but our team has worked their asses off to get fast. And like I said, what I ran was a setup that was all a team effort. And I can't speak no more about the guys over there on the team, man. Without them, we wouldn't be as fast as what we are.
All right. So, silly question here. I asked Alex. I'll see if I get a better answer out of you. I expected Charlotte, as it normally does, to bring the low side into it late and really make the racetrack was awesome all night long, but why didn't that low side come in like it? I kind of think it normally would. Is it something in the track conditions here tonight, the temperature, the way they ran the track in, or is iRacing broken again? What's going on?
I really don't know, Phil. I was too scared to venture down there because Josh was so close. And I was talking to Josh a little bit earlier before you pulled me down, and he said the same thing. He goes, he wanted to go down there and try it, but he was too scared to go down there too, afraid of losing position. So we just kind of held where we was at and didn't move.
It is so peculiar seeing you guys come to Charlotte, everybody up on the wall. And I mean, there was 4 lanes of racing all night long, but never saw the bottom come in. I thought the way it normally does. But Jim, and also my good sport is the big winner tonight here in Charlotte, buddy. Let me give you the mic one more time and thank all these great folks behind you that take care of this race team. Of course, the guy in charge, but there's a whole lot more than what, we all know. There's so many guys that help and chip in on all these cars to go fast, but let me give you the mic and thank you, group, that this helps you guys do this night after night and does it probably the best of anybody else.
Thank you, Phil. First and foremost, like I said, when I told you earlier, I got to thank the team. This was a team effort set up here, and it just works great here. Got to thank BladeNode.com, Junk Fabrication, 72 GJ Man Racing. Of course, got to throw LVRN in there and you guys broadcasting. Eichstead Wraps, E1G, The Boss, iRacing Dirt Painters, and Tubbs with SDRS. And all the fans and everybody that watches on all the broadcasts and everything.
Well, an awesome job here tonight. One of the best races we've seen in a long time. Well, we've seen a lot here Monday nights. Southern Dirt Race Series. Jim Revis, tonight's big winner in Charlotte. We'll let him go, and we'll let you guys all go for the night. There was so much to go do, so many great broadcasts going on out there, so many awesome leagues going on. We don't want you to miss anything else out there. So thanks to all the gang over here, Tubbs, and all the gang at Southern Dirt Racing Series for our great sponsors. And of course, Team Hard Motorsports, iRacingIFlag.com, Voyos Trucking, JMaxStrong.com, BladeNode.com, South Texas Speedway, Milner Media and Design, Sheffield Graphics, Trash Panda Graphics, 3D Racing, the Pit Pass by Katie Dugas, JP Design, Cyber Thunder Racing League, iRacing Dirt Painters, and the TDR Racing League. For Jack Truin, Todd Stanton, and Ron Piles, all the gang here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. We will see you back here live Wednesday night with Street Fights. Have a great rest of the night. We'll see you back here 2 days from now. Come enjoy it all, folks. It's race season.